inning that could have been for the Lakeshore Chinooks ends up with 1 run for the 8th. Here's Matt.
Kevin, thank you. Right, so the promising start to that bottom of the 7th off the relief pitcher, Bobby Scottsburg, and he cut the deficit in half, but no further damage. A hold up here is because there is a Chinook pitcher that is walking back into the first base dugout. Apparently he was on that warning track, well within the field of play, or at least in foul territory, and enough that caught the eye of the open umpire, forcing the hold up before he returned into the, jam-packed first base Chinook dugouts. Here it's a ball and no strikes, with Micah Coffey leading things off for the Kingfish, who had the 2-1 lead. And Liam Jenkins pitching at 1 ball and 1 strike. But the bottom of the 7th began with the base hit for Matt Johnson, who now has a hit in 3 plate appearances. Yeah, the infield single by Darius Sewell, and the ball that was fielded and thrown nonetheless by J.D. Hearn, but airmailed into the, a big foul territory on the first base side. Lots of ground on that first base side, third base side for that matter, too, here at Capco Park. And E4 enabling Darius Sewell after the infield single to get the second base. Johnson to third. That all with nobody out. Owen Miller with a ground ball to Micah Coffey, the shortstop, who was able to throw it across. As he threw it, Darius Sewell then elected to take off from second base and gamble. Well, the gamble definitely did not pay off. It was a big second out, but by the time the ball was gloved over first base by Cal Jadaki, easy does it on the throw right back across the infield to Marty Balkina, able to apply the tag. Johnson scored on that ground out, and then you had the pitch hitter and Curtis Brown. And he went after one of the first few pitches he saw. In fact, the first pitch he saw, and he quickly went the 4-3 route. Well, Micah Coffey strikes out for the 2nd time. We have 1 down here in the top of the 8th. That is strikeout number 7 for Chinook pitching, but again, so promising. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Only 1 run to show for it.
Where, as you go back to last night, and the Lakeshore Chinooks were able to pick up clutch hit after clutch hit. You go back to Kevin Riley with the couple on base, and he battled back after a 2-strike pitch, and he was able to hook it down the line for a big-time double. He did that last night, and tonight, not so much.
Do note that lone run so far on the board charged to Alex Hamilton, so we leave the game officially with a run allowed on 2 hits. Only 3 for the game now for the Chinooks. Count is even at a ball and a strike here to Marty Balkina. With a single and walk twice, he has scored a run. Kevin, you mentioned last half inning, you were playing armchair field manager, that you never try to second guess. Duffy Dyer, who has been around the block, he has seen most, if not all, in baseball. The 70-year-old, 3rd year as the Kingfish field manager. Donald Robert Duffy Dyer, who played at Arizona State, and everywhere he's gone, he has been a winner at every level. There's a strikeout and a tag out of Balkina. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Jenkins. 2 down now for Pete Schuler. Arizona State, they won the 1965 College World Series with Sal Bandel, Rick Monday among those on that team. He then went to the big leagues as a catcher with the Mets from 1968 through 74. He's part of the amazing Mets and their World Series championship in 1969. Pittsburgh from 75 through 78. Went to Montreal in 1979, then the Detroit Tigers from 1980 through 81. His Major League Baseball career, 722 games, over 1,900, almost 2,000 at-bats. He had 471 hits with a career 221 average, 30 home runs and 173 RBIs in that time. And got into coaching with the Cubs, the Brewers, Oakland, a minor league manager with the Class A Kenosha Twins, and won a Midwest League championship in 1985. 86 with the El Paso Diablos. You know the Diablos. They won the Texas League, first place that year. Oh, those Diablos. as Andolph retires Schuler. 1, 2, 3 for a third consecutive goal to Kingfish. Middle of 8. It's 2-1. Kingfish.
During the offseason,